Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Carolyn, and this is going to be the fourth and final part of me trying out the new to me makeup that my friend Amy decluttered to me. Today I will be trying out the Purlisse BB cream and also the NARS face palette, and also I will be doing a red lip today, which I very rarely do, using this MAC lipstick in Russian red. So if that sounds interesting to you, then just keep on watching. Okay, I think I'm actually going to try to just use my fingers for this. Let's see how this goes. I don't normally use my fingers to apply foundation, but I figured maybe it would work well for this BB cream. And actually, I think I'm gonna use a brush. I just prefer to use a brush, I guess. So this is a little bit thick. I like it overall. I like that it has added SPF. And it gives coverage like a regular foundation. To me, it applies like a foundation. Okay, I like that one, at least so far. Yesterday I tried the Oma by Sharon C IRL foundation, and I liked it when I applied it, but my skin got really oily by the end of the day. I'm still going to keep it and use it. I might kind of mix it with some other foundations or just touch it up throughout the day. For concealer, I'm going to use this First Aid Beauty Hello Fab Bendy Avocado Concealer. This is not new to me, but this was decluttered to me from Amy last time she decluttered makeup to me. Just gonna blend it out with this Laura Faye F23 brush. I do really like this concealer. I don't know if they still make it, but I do like it. Okay, I'm just gonna set my under eyes real quick, and I'll be using the BK Beauty 108 brush. I'm just gonna now set my whole face. And this is the Sigma Beauty F24 all over powder brush. I'm not gonna be layering my cream bronzer and blush underneath today because I want to see how they look without anything underneath. I'm going to be using my ABH Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate. And this was also decluttered to me last time from Amy. So she's given me a lot of really good makeup. So thank you again, Amy. Okay, I'm going to do my bronzer now. I'm going to use the shade from the Becca palette. I know Becca's no longer a brand, so they don't make this anymore, but this is in the shade Globe Trotter. No, Gold Trotter. And I'll be using my BK Beauty 111 Dense Bronzer brush to apply it. Okay, so I think this is a bit of an orangey bronzer, orangier than I would prefer. That's okay. I can always put like a cream, a cool toned cream bronzer underneath. Kind of counteract that slight oranginess. It's pretty slight. Okay, actually overall I think I do like that shade. For some reason I thought like when it was really orangey when I first applied it, but now I've changed my opinion already. It doesn't look as orangey. I think I put a little bit too much on that side. Okay, I'm really excited about this. I'm going to be using the NARS palette, and I think, what shade? I guess I'll use this shade here. I don't know if it's Let It Burn or Body Talk, but it's this shade here, and it's only available in this palette. I looked to see if the individual shades were available from NARS, and unfortunately they're not. So that is a bit of a bummer. But they have a lot of blushes that are still available, and they come out with these face palettes like every year. Not the same exact ones. And yesterday I tried the NARS blush in Torrid, or my last Get Ready With Me, which I filmed yesterday. I tried the blush in Torrid, and that one actually lasted really well. I put a lot on. It had faded throughout the day, but it didn't fade all the way, which normally when I don't put a cream product underneath, it fades fairly quickly. I did put a lot of blush on though, kind of like I'm doing now. But this is really pretty. It shows up more than what you would think based off of the pan. It looks really light, but it actually has really good color payoff, so I like it. It's like buildable, you know. I think I really do like the NARS blushes, the two that I've tried. I can see why they get a lot of hype. And I think I'm curious to try this highlighter to see if it's too dark for me. But I also think kind of want to try this one. I think I will just go with this one for now. But I will be trying this at some point just to see like if it's too dark. Well, actually, yeah, I'll try it right now. I'm so curious. I want to know. And I could always layer a lighter highlight on top. Okay, that is actually not too dark for me. Oh, that's good to know. I thought that would be too dark. Okay, that looks good. I think I will still layer the pinky toned highlighter on top. Yeah, I'm gonna layer this one on top. So these are really subtle highlighters to me. I kind of like an intense highlighter. I like subtle ones too. I guess I should say I don't mind an intense highlighter. And I'd like them. But I also like subtle highlighters. Okay, so yeah, these are pretty subtle. I would say they're almost like blush mixers. Like you could mix them together to make a more shimmery blush, because it doesn't really look like I put highlighter on. Okay, I'm gonna do a really simple eyeshadow look. As in like not too bold, because I'm doing the red lip. I usually do the most for my eyeshadow and do like a more neutral look, but since I'm doing a red lip, I want to do just like a really basic simple eyeshadow look. I will be still priming my lids using the Nanessa Myricks Groundwork palette, this cream shade. Be using that and then setting it with this shade. I'm gonna be sad when I run out of this shade. I have other primers though, so I'll be using those up. So it'll be, I guess, bittersweet, because then I can focus on finishing up my other primers, so I don't want them to go bad. So I mean, I only have a couple other primers, literally 2, so eyeshadow primers, I mean. But still, I need to use them up. I'm going to take this fluffy brush from Refer. This is the 16, and I'm going to go into the shade Desert, the powder side. Just going to apply that to my crease. Maybe I should have used even a lighter shade. Oh well. These Nanessa Myricks powders and creams of this palette, this Groundwork palette, is so good. This was declared to me from Chris, the Bedazzled Buddhist here on YouTube. I mean, she had gotten two, like she had one and then she got one in her Beautylish lucky bag. So she was so sweet and gave it to me. And I use it like literally every time I do my makeup. It's not something I would have ever gotten myself. So I was so grateful to get it from her, just because I don't really spend a lot on makeup. Like, I will spend a lot on eyeshadow palettes for collector's reasons. Generally, I don't really buy like luxury makeup. Maybe one day I will be able to. Okay. Now I'm gonna use the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Ritz. I love this shadow. I don't use it very much because I use eyeshadow palettes more, but it is really pretty. Yeah, that is so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna use the black gel liner in here. Or I guess just the black cream shade as gel liner. I'm also just gonna tight line with that shade too. And I'm just gonna put it like, I guess sort of on my waterline, but my lash as close to my lash line as possible. Trying not to get it directly on my waterline. That. I'm gonna do my mascara now. Layering these two as usual, the L'Oreal Telescopic and the Maybelline Colossal. Okay, now I'm gonna do my red lipstick. I'll line my lips with this lip liner from St. Lux. This is in the shade Carnelian. This was declared to me from Amy. So I don't wear red lipstick too often, so I might not be very good at this. Yeah, this is a really creamy lip liner. And I'm not really good at applying it. Okay, that's probably like a horrible lip liner job, but I have not done this in a very long time, and that lip liner is super creamy. Okay. It does match the lipstick really well. So this is a very true red. Okay, I like that shade. Okay. So let me know what you think. I should wear red lipstick more often. It is really pretty. I like it. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I love interacting with you all. And please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.